Well, Team USA is dominating this year's Olympics in Paris with 104 medals and counting. But this next story isn't about the athletes. It's about another elite team, the crew of NYPD police dogs known for their explosive sniffing expertise just returned home from Paris. They've spent the past few weeks making sure all of the athletes and spectators enjoy the games safely. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Glassberg.
Most days, Officer Davey and Officer Gunner sniff out trouble in New York City.
They're trained in a variety of different explosive odors, explosive materials, whether it be TNT or PTN and things of that nature.
But this summer, Paris called.
I got the call from a sergeant from counterterrorism and couldn't believe it.
The first thing I did was text my wife to get my permission slip signed.
Permission granted. Officers Ralph De La Cruz and Michael Finnemore headed to the City of Lights with their K9 partners who, of course, had their own seats on the plane. Once there, they had important things to do in the lead up to the opening ceremonies.
We were assisting with the French police and 22 different countries with their explosive dogs to sweep different areas for the Olympics.
Just like the athletes, the Olympics is the kind of event these dogs train for. But unlike the athletes, they weren't under too much stress.
For our dogs, working is fun.
The pressure falls on the officers. And the glory, well, that goes to the dogs, of course.
I think the dogs took a little bit of the shine away from the athletes, and I apologize in advance to them.
It's definitely the dogs are the heroes in this, but it was an amazing experience that we were able to work with all these different countries to, on something this big of a scale.
And now a second team is deployed to Paris, proving the NYPD K9 unit is the gold standard for keeping people safe. In Central Park, Lauren Glassberg, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.